Pill Chase Recode opened up in beta around a week or so ago, which completely changed the entire game and how it's played. After months of development and really harsh reception regarding the decisions, it was released and was met with an even harsher reception. Though me, personally, I've been enjoying myself, and I think it's a good game. It's a big step up from the game's Legacy Edition, and I don't think it deserves the amount of hate and low player count it gets compared to Legacy. Though, I'm a Bear fan, so I've been through this song and dance before. Now, that's not to say the game's perfect, no, far from it. There are still a fair number of issues present within the game that I feel definitely tank the enjoyment of the game. Now, of course, Recode just came out, so they have plenty of time to fix these. In this video, I would like to talk about what I like and don't like about the game, and perhaps maybe some ideas on how I could improve later down the line. Before we begin, if you're interested, please consider subscribing if you like ASIM gameplay. If people are interested in this sort of content, I'll be more than happy to make more, as I quite enjoy playing this genre. To start off, I want to say what I like about the Recode. The quality of everything is nothing short of amazing. It's absolutely one of the most visually appealing ASIM games out there, especially when most usually just go for the same retro aesthetic, which isn't a bad thing, by the way. Playing the game on the highest graphics is beautiful, and if there weren't these funny blocky guys running around, I'd probably forget I was even playing a Roblox game. Another thing I like are how the monster and classes play. I've played each monster at least once, and I must say, most of them are incredibly fun. Characters like Aaroni and Fogborn feel really satisfying to play and to mow down the whole server. Willem and Rosemary, while I'm not the best at them and usually lose rounds as, I enjoy pretty well. Vapor... I'll get back to them. The maps are also pretty great in the Recode, much better than a lot of legacy map layouts. Of course, the visuals are stunning, but also, I think they're just really good to play on, despite me constantly running into dead ends like a buffoon. But that's mainly because I still haven't learned the new maps. All of these positives culminate together to say that the gameplay loop is fun, and that's what really matters for a game like this. That's all I really have to say about what I like about Recode, so let's go to a few criticisms that I have with the game as a whole. Starting with something I feel is pretty much for everyone but me. The items. Every item that isn't used for an objective / escape is made to help you survive in some capacity, ranging from completely useless to I win the chase now, fuck you. Allow me to go over each item and what they do. Starting off with the most useless items in the game, we have the light items, the flashlight and the lantern. The flashlight is given to you automatically when loading into the round, and it just brightens up an area in front of you. This is pretty useless as you have much more visibility in third person now. Maps feel much brighter compared to Legacy. It basically acts as a wasted slot in your inventory, and I always drop it at the start of the round. The fact that it can spawn as an item around the map too is pointless, as everyone already has one, so why even drop more on the ground? The lantern is the other light item in the game, and is essentially a less shit version of a glow stick from Legacy, though that was already a low bar to clear. All it does is brighten up an area around you. Most of what I said about the flashlight also applies here. Also, when on the ground, the model has a chance to clip through the floor, making it practically invisible aside from the yellow light. I cannot express how many times I've picked up a lantern thinking it's something useful only to be met with extreme disappointment. Up next are the two healing items, the medkit and the health booster. The medkit acts the exact same way as it did in Legacy. Just hold down left click for a few seconds and you're healed. They got a neat addition in Recode where you can hold E on an injured player to heal them. This is a cool change, but I've seen no one do it. Unfortunately, I believe the medkit has been completely power crept by one of the newest items in the game, the health booster. The health booster can be stabbed into the ground and creates a healing aura around where you place it for a few seconds. Unlike the medkit, this healing aura can heal multiple people at once instead of just one, and instantly begins healing you, albeit gradually, which can help you in a chase a lot better than anything the medkit can do. I don't exactly mind either of these items, but there's a definite imbalance between the two, and one is significantly better than the other. And last we have the Bloxy Cola, and I fucking hate this item. When used, you get infinite stamina for a few seconds, and then lose a couple stamina after it's over. This item is just a big fuck you to one of the core parts of any Roblox ASIM, stamina management, and lets you get away for basically free. You can use up all your stamina, drink this bad boy, and then bolt away once again while the monster has all of their stamina used up. Oh yeah, and you can stack them. You can hold up to 4 Bloxy Colas at once, and can even chain them together, making you almost impossible to catch up to. You should not be allowed to stack this item at all, and it's almost unfair that you can do this. The objectives in this game are also a bit poor. I don't know if this is due to me being disabled and having weak fingers, but I really do not like the amount of mashing you have to do for some of these objectives. It isn't really fun to stand there for 30 seconds, smashing 4 keys at once, or to constantly click my mouse for an objective. I'm having fun. Fuck yes! It's good gameplay! My finger hurts. Now, despite my enjoyment of most of the monsters, I will say some have really bad issues with them. Valem and Rosemary feel extremely gimmicky, especially Valem. He feels like a lab rat that's been injected with every single drug in the facility with how many different gimmicks he has attached to him, making him very confusing to play. Same goes for Rosemary. She's pretty built around gaining speed, while also getting no distance off of said speed, and it's just a mashup of different abilities stringed together. Her gimmick can also be completely negated by just pressing Q on your keyboard once, which fills your entire stamina bar almost instantly and win the stamina game against the survivor. Vapor is bad. He's so slow in a game where everyone else moves so fast and cannot create any pressure whatsoever. Blazing Cage would be a good tool to counteract this, but everyone can just run out of the danger zone as soon as they know you're using it. His teleport never felt like it went where I wanted it to go, and I can never find a good time to use a Scorching Grip that isn't right in someone's face, as if they have any distance on you, good luck landing it. I really hope they make Vapor better to play somehow, not by buffing his abilities, but perhaps a small speed or stamina buff will go a long way. And with that, those are my pros and cons that I have with Pillar Chase Recode. Of course, I still love the game, and will continue to play it, and wish for the game to become better than it already is. Hopefully, as more monsters come out, we see a rise in player count, as the roster definitely is a factor in people not wanting to play, but I just give it time. Legacy only really blew up around the time of Springtrap and MX's release, after all. Thank you, Pillar Chase devs, for the great 2 years, and I cannot wait to see how this new era of the game evolves. Once again, if you enjoy this sort of content and would like to see more, be sure to consider subscribing. And with that, I'm gonna go play more Frogborn.